Hey everybody, Logan Waddle here, Sustainability Program Leader for Penske Entertainment. I'm here with Doug Bowles, President of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Today we're going to take you around and show you a little bit about what we do here to make our operations green to celebrate Green Sports Day.
We are the world's largest sporting venue, 235,000 permanent seats. We've been here for 115 years. We're a racetrack. The last thing you'd think of is sustainability, but Logan has been on our team for a long time, has been a huge advocate, and now is in charge of all this for Penske Entertainment. We're standing right where fans normally are on race day. Hundreds and thousands of people walk by this every year. They have no idea what's behind here. So what takes place back here?
Back here in the service alley is where we sort our recycling, collect our compost, and of course donate food to our local food bank with our partner gleaners.
And a lot of that's really happened since 2019. And you think about even the recycling cans that we weren't sure that our fans would embrace are relatively new, but fans have embraced all that.
Yeah, Roger's been great about helping us acquire these recycling cans and the infrastructure that goes into place to collect all the waste and really divert it from landfill. So it's great and very encouraging to hear fans, co-workers, partners all really join the cause and be proud of the progress that we've made at IMS in just the past couple of years.
Yeah, absolutely, and our service alley fits between the garages where the Indy cars are when they're here for the Indy 500 and a lot of our hospitality units, but we close that off because this really is an active area, sort of affectionately called Trash-a-Lean or Trash Alley. But let's go back here and take a look at everything that goes on back here.
Let's check it out.
So we're in the service alley. This is where all the activity takes place. When I think about recycling, I think about making sure that we're putting stuff in those recycling bins, which is really the first step. What a lot of people don't know, and I didn't even know, is that when that stuff comes back here, we actually have to sort it. So this is actually where we're sorting through even the recycling bags to make sure that it's really recyclable material.
Yeah, so we take all of our waste that comes back here as recycling and we check it to make sure that it's not contaminated. We take pride in what we send off to the local material recovery facility. And so we have a team that is stationed right here at this compactor throughout public event days. They sort through, pick out anything that shouldn't be in there. We pull out the bottles, cans, cardboard, glass. They go right into this compactor here with our sorting team before it heads off to the WM MRF.
So it is an awful lot of work. I mean, we're literally manually sorting these things before they move on.
Yeah, so if you were here on an event day, you would see the housekeeping team bringing back the recycling material over here to our team, then the waste goes to a different location. But right here is where it all happens. We're making sure that what we send can actually be recycled. We diverted over 240 tons of material via recycling with WM, over 20 tons of food waste that went to compost, and then, of course, donated meals to Gleaners Food Bank from just leftover food.
But what about that food waste that you can't pass along to somebody? We actually compost here on site, right, Logan?
Yeah, Doug, we take this compost for leftover food waste, essentially things that can't be donated or ineligible to go to the food bank, as well as think like food scraps, skins of potatoes and those types of things that come from our catering kitchens. We collect them in these bins, and these get hauled by our vendor RE317, where they go to get composted, turned into dirt and mulch, which we actually use on our golf and grounds team.
So again, a relatively new thing for us, so it's going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to compost more.
Yeah, exactly. You know, if you were a fan, you came here, you wouldn't see these compost bins front of house or by a concession stand, because we really find that our caterers and our vendors do such a great job cooking food. Fans don't produce a lot of leftover food waste. It's really those back of house locations, and when you think about like suites with buffet style foods that have that food waste. So we like to keep these back of house so we can manage that contamination. Really important to us. Like I said, we're always proud about the recycling and the material that we produce and where it goes from here. And so it's only going to get bigger and better in 2024 and beyond.
And again, this is another one where our fans can help, where our caterers help. We can't do it alone. It does take an effort of all of us to make sure that our composting, our recycling, and even that food we send back to the people who need those meals can use it. I don't think people really realize how much food some of the suites have, but really we found a way to give that food back and continue to make a difference with that food.
Yeah, with all of our sustainability initiatives, it's all about the partnerships in a lot of ways. And so with our partner gleaners, we have found a way to donate food that doesn't get used in our suites, as well as our catering kitchens after the events, to the food bank so it can go back to the local community and feed those that are in need.
So I know that's one of the things that I'd heard from suite holders for a long time, people that were in these suites, and then they'd have people show up, maybe not eat as much, and they had all this leftover food, and there just was nothing we could do with it. So over the last few years, we figured out how to make a difference in people's lives that need to eat.
Yeah, no one feels good about throwing away food, right? Regardless of whether it's at home or whether you're here at IMS. So we worked diligently with the Marion County Health Department to follow the guidelines and make sure that what we're giving back to the food bank is eligible for donation. We have a whole team out here during the events that are going from the suite banks to the service alley to put it in a refrigerated truck. We have to temp check it and log it up to 6 hours after it's been donated to us to ensure that it can be safe to go to the food bank. And so when you think about a massive facility like this one, it does take a whole team, and so that's why we're really grateful to have those event staff to help us out.
So there's 110 suites here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and some days all 110 of those are active, and Logan and his team figure out how, if there's leftover food, that it doesn't get wasted. People that need it get to eat because of the Indianapolis Motor Speedway and our fans. So we do a lot of things here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, but we really can't do it without our fans, and we ask them to do some other things other than what we've just already seen.
Yeah, you're so right, Doug. We, of course, encourage them to recycle and donate their food when they're out here, but beyond our gates, we encourage fans to think about ways that they can get to the track. Are they close enough to walk or bike, taking advantage of our programs like Bike to the 500 or the bike rack that's staged all over the facility. Additionally, if you can carpool when you come here, we certainly encourage that as well. And for those unavoidable emissions for our fans that travel to us internationally or from all over the country, which we certainly love and appreciate, we encourage them to purchase a carbon offset when they check out online, when they're renewing their tickets or purchasing them for the first time, or when they come back to IMS, you can purchase that offset with our ticket office as well. The friendly folks there will be happy to help you out.
Well, it's pretty cool. Thank you so much for leading this. And you know that you talk about biking, Andrew Luck, our former quarterback, used to bike. So it's a lot of people that we're getting on board.
So thank you, fans, for joining us. Happy Green Sports Day, and we're excited to see you back out here at the track in 2024 and beyond.
Happy Green Sports Day.